Whoa, what did I do here? What did I do? I'm moving stuff around all over the place. Hey, thank you so much for your patience tonight. I know that I am an hour late from the normal schedule, so I really appreciate you guys still tuning in and everything. It means a lot to me. It really does. Yeah, so can everyone hear me okay? Just let me know. Does this help the lighting or hinder the lighting? Is that lighting better? I think that's better. Yeah, I think that's a little better. I'm gonna keep it on. Let me know if it's weird. Hey, look! The bad kitty that tried to go to the bathroom in the background that one time. He's here. As long as he's laying on the chair, the recliner, he stays out of trouble just fine. It's amazing. All right, well, let me just go ahead and say hi to everybody. Well, hello, hi everybody. Hi Christy Sample, Mom. Hi Mom. Hi Stephanie Bethany. Welcome to the chat and welcome to the live stream. Good to see you again. Let's see here. Teresa, waiting with bated breath, LOL. Hey. Thank you so much. Glad to see you again. Let's see here. Suplex QC, party time. Yeah. Woo. Absolutely, man. Thanks for joining us. Again. This is great. Love you guys so much. I don't know if you've noticed this, but let's see here. Let me go down a little bit. See if I get caught up here. Super well. Nice. Okay. Yeah, that's sweet kitty. Hey, where did he go? Uh-oh. That's not good.
Oh, he's good. He's just on his bag.
Oh, he's laying on my computer bag now. That's kind of his hobby now. I don't know what his deal is. He just kind of goes from area to area. Hey, Robin Seals. So what did Tommy have planned for Valentine's Day? I told him not to worry about it this year because I was stressed out with Crash Landed. So I was just like, I don't really want to even do Valentine's Day right now. So, but we are what you might call officially on vacation this week. So we're just gonna like just do whatever we want for a while. It's great. Figured it was a good time because who wants to do like work and then an event that's stressful that you've been planning forever for, followed by more work? Like, no. After all that stuff, we're like, let's take a break. We don't need to be at work right now. Sheesh. Hey, X Studio Productions, how's it going? Yeah. Awesome. Hey there, good to see you, Game On. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I just once again want to apologize for being late, but we had the closing ceremony at 5, and so we had to eat when we got home. You know how it goes. Like, you need some in-between time, and I'm glad that I actually said something to you guys about being late last week so you could be kind of prepared for it. So, but yeah, look. I got the official Crash Landed guest. Wait. Here it is. Boom. Can you see it very well? Okay. Crash Landed. It's whoa, what am I doing here? Independent film, science, and fiction event. And I'm a guest. Boom. They treated us really well. They really did. And it being a first-year convention made it where our expectations of it were... I would say our expectations of it were low, but we knew that since it's such a new convention, that there wouldn't be a whole lot of people there. And so there weren't a whole lot of people there this year. But to be fair, it's their first year, and they had a lot of stuff happen that kind of got in their way. It just wasn't their fault, really. The Cox Convention Center was initially supposed to be where they had the event. And a couple months ago, they said, oh, by the way, we're renovating the Cox Convention Center. so you can't have your event here. So they had to like find something and scramble at the last minute. So they ended up turning it into a festival in February in Oklahoma when it's 20 or 30 degrees pretty much the whole time. And it was divided between 3 buildings, I believe. And so it was one of these things where it was weird. It didn't feel like a festival like what they were calling it, but I know what they were going for. And I don't know if they're going to continue to do it this way next year, but they're going to be moving it next year to a warmer month like March or April or something like that instead of February. So if people have to walk between buildings, it's not a big deal. And I think that that was a huge factor in how many people did or did not show up. But we still had a really good time. I mean, it was a very good learning experience. So, man, I'm really nervous about Edwin walking around randomly. I get nervous because he's an old cat, and he also, if he doesn't have access to the bathroom quick enough, he'll just do it. It's terrible. It's terrible. Hold on.
He's in his box.
He's in his box? Okay. You guys that have been following my my live streams for a while know that we like Dinnerly. Well, Dinnerly subscription service where like they bring you the ingredients and the recipe and you like make it and everything. Like it always comes in a box with plenty of insulation, and Tommy cut off the tops of the box because he noticed Edwin kept wanting to like hop in the box and sleep on the insulation. So now we just keep it in the hallway, and he just like anytime we open the door from the garage to let him upstairs to hang out with us, that's exactly where he goes. He's in the box right now apparently. I wonder what he'd do if I like picked him up and brought him in here in the box. I don't know. I might do that if I feel like it. I don't know. Let me look at some of the comments here. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Oh, that's a cute little poodle emoji, Teresa. Okay, it's Tommy's like, I can hear you. I can hear you. Super well from Quebec. Awesome. Very awesome, Soufflé QC. Teresa, yeah, what a sweet kitty. Just gonna look here. I got a mammogram for Valentine's Day. Hey, boobs matter, okay? It's fine. Like, everybody loves boobs, especially their own boobs, I'm guessing. And you gotta take care of those puppies, you know? You gotta give them some lovin'. That sounds really weird. Why did I say that? Like, you don't love on your boobs? Do you? Is that something people do? Tell me in the comments. No, but seriously. I mean, like, way to go being healthy. Go you, right? Not a whole lot for... Yeah, we didn't do much for Valentine's Day. Robin got a pearl necklace. You got her a pearl necklace. That's great. That is awesome. That's really awesome. Tommy's laughing at me because I'm thinking, I have a dirty mind. I'm like, are you telling me too much information, X Studio Productions? Are we sharing a lot of information between each other that we shouldn't be sharing right now? Is that what's going on here? But he's laughing his butt off. He knows what my mind went to. I'm like, wow, that's kind of kinky, but okay. Sorry. I'm sorry. I got a bad mind. Anyway, moving on. Let's see here. Yikes on Cox's part. Yeah, for real. Yeah, hopefully they'll be able to do that next year, though. I think that it probably would have been more successful had they been able to have it at the Cox Convention Center. And that's where they have their other event, Tokyo Tulsa, which we'll get into in a little bit. Oh boy, just Stephanie Bethany says, oh boy, LOL, just reminded of your awesome bottom from earlier today. Oh yeah. I say a lot of weird stuff, like seriously weird stuff. Like, okay, we were leaving. Stephanie Bethany, she is so awesome. You guys should go check out her channel, especially if you know someone who is autistic, or if you're autistic or whatever. She has shifted her channel now to focus solely on that topic, but she has a lot of good videos. And anyway, she was on the panel today and yesterday with us, and she was like leaving with us as we had just unpacked, or no, I'm sorry. We had just packed up the stuff from the Tulsa YouTubers table we had at the convention, and we were leaving. And, well, of course, you have both hands full, like I did. And I was the first one to go out the door. And so, of course, I'm going to use my butt to open the door. I'm like, yeah, I gotta love my butt opening the door. And I don't know what I said. And I'm like, that's awesome. And I'm like, I was like, basically, like, that I could open the door, not that my butt's awesome. And it was just like this really weird, quirky moment where I'm like, did I really need to explain that? Or did I just make it more awkward by explaining that I wasn't bragging about my butt? I don't know. It's just funny. It's so stupid funny. It's funny, though. And then something else happened. Me, Stephanie, and Tommy were going from one building to another building. We were going to the Box Yard in downtown Tulsa to get our free complimentary food. Well, free and complimentary are the same thing. Why did I feel the need to say both? Whatever. But we were going over there to get our food. And, no, we were leaving to go back to our cars from that area. And I was like, I always get so lost. It doesn't matter how many times I go somewhere. I'm not going to remember how to get back unless it's like something I do every single day. And so instead of saying things in a proper way, like, okay, how would someone say, oh, let's retrace our steps, is what she said. And like, she was talking, she made a really good point, like, you know, thank God there are like phrases people say that can kind of pop in your mind, and they kind of paint the picture for you what you're talking about. Anyway, I should have said, let's retrace our steps, but instead I'm like, let's go back where we came from. And I'm like, that's ridiculous. It seems like I'm like, why don't you go back where you came from? Like I'm insulting somebody. It's just like, what a funny way to say something. Like, but I can never remember proper, like, I don't know, grammar and I don't know, not grammar. With my expressive language disorder that I have, that's kind of in conjunction with my ADHD, I'm very forgetful on like basic words. And so what I have done as a strategy to overcome the awkward silence that I'm having while I'm thinking about the word is I come up with the closest thing to say that is to what I meant to say. And it can be a freaking mess, man. I'm telling you. Like, I have insulted so many people by my brain going like, hey, this is close enough, and it's like an insult, and I didn't even mean it like that. Like, I meant something totally different, but like, they don't know that. They don't know me. They don't know my struggles, you know? But it was really funny. So, yeah, we've had a really good time today, like, the whole weekend. Let me see here if there's some things in the comments I need to look at here. Oh, man. Exterior Productions, LOL, no, LOL, MOFGWTH, mother of... Mother of God. Yeah. I actually understand what you're saying. Like, you're welcome. Now you have something dirty to look up and whatever. You know, we're all adults here, I think. So whatever. I mean, learn your dirty stuff. Wait, go to urbandictionary.com, I guess. I don't know. Do your homework before you tell me you gave someone a pearl necklace, because that is not what I normally think of when someone says it. Like, especially if a guy says, I gave my girlfriend a pearl necklace. I'm like, okay, I see where this is going. Children, please leave the room. We're gonna discuss something very private here. Anyway, I'm just messing with you, though. Okay, Teresa says, I had uterine cancer 5 years ago, so I have to keep up on things like mammograms. Oh, man, that's totally understandable. I commend you for keeping up with that. It's very important, especially with, you probably said ovarian cancer, right? Yeah. Good for you on keeping up with that. I'm sorry that you went through that. Ugh. There are some people in my family that have gone through different cancers and stuff too. Maybe my hair looks weird right there. It's like bangs or, I don't know, baby bangs? I don't know. Is that weird? Why do I care? I'm live. Why am I like critiquing my hair while I'm live? Sorry, guys. Oh my god. Oh. Tommy said, you should see her in a crown. Oh my gosh. Do you guys know that Billy Irish? Billy Irish or something? I love that song by someone named Billy. It's a woman though. You should see me in a crown. Yeah, I love that song. It's just, I would call it uplifting. It's more, what would you call that? It just like gets me moving. I'm like, yeah, like I started to feel like a badass when I listen to that song. Like, yeah, you should see me in a crown, you know. And I'm not usually that confident, but when I listen to that music, I'm like, yeah, you should, you know. Do you guys have songs like that when you listen to it, all of a sudden you feel like a badass? You're like, yeah, I'm awesome. I can't be the only one, right? Right? Seriously. Oh man. X Studio Production says, if you want to see a video of Carissa saying weird stuff, I have several hours of unedited clips from the center of the universe. No! No! Stop it! Stop it, you! How dare you! I do not appreciate your blackmail. Thank you very much. Ah! Oh man, Teresa says I talk like that sometimes. Okay, it's good to know that I'm not the only one, you know? Seriously. Let's see here in X Studio Productions, and I'm no student, hun. LOL. I see. Duly noted. I see. Mm-hmm. Hey, Michael Vell, how's it going? How you doing today? Tonight, I guess. He says, hi, Carissa and Tommy and everyone. Need to come up with a collective term. Ooh. Yes, I kind of thought, I wasn't sure if that would be appropriate or not. But you know what? Maybe you're right. I should come up with a collective term. Let me think about it, and maybe next week I'll ask you guys live or in an edited video. I actually have time since I'm off this week. Ooh. No. It's probably better in live video. Live. Yeah. I'll come to you guys with like 5 different terms. You guys can tell me, what do you prefer to be called? And you're like, not late to dinner? I don't know. That was... Ha. That's so funny, Carissa. You said, don't call me late for dinner. Ooh. Anyway, I laughed at my own silly joke that's been overplayed, but whatever. Let's keep going here. Not safe for work. X Studio Productions says, yep. Elish, yes, Stephanie Bethel, yeah. Or Irish, Eilish, yes. Queen does that for me. Yes, I love Queen. You know, my favorite song is actually from Queen. It's the Bohemian Rhapsody song. I love it. I've loved it for the longest time. And I'm almost like, I want to go see the movie. Have any of you guys seen the Queen movie? I don't remember what it's called. Is it just called the Queen movie? I don't pay attention to that part, but I'm gonna look it up and we're gonna see it one way or another. We haven't seen a movie in theaters in a while. Man, we should totally see that. Definitely. Okay, X Studio Production says, oh yeah, you know we do. Yeah. LOL. Christy, Mom says, should I go there and check on her? No. No, I'm fine. I'm fine, Mom. Michael Vell, Teresa, oh yes. Saw their Live Aid performance and watched Bohemian Rhapsody on Blu-ray. Both amazing. Oh, cool! That's awesome. Yeah, cause mom raised me on really good classic rock, and that song, Bohemian Rhapsody, always played on the radio, and I loved it ever since I listened to it. I probably grew was born listening to it. I don't know. It's just amazing, and maybe that should have been my first clue that I love rock and roll. Yeah, I remember being a little kid. Mom, do you remember this? Me being a little kid, and this would come on when we were driving in the car, and I would just start headbanging. I was 4, probably. I mean, several times over the years, I think I headbanged in the car. Every time the song came on, yeah. So it was great. It was really great. They'll always be in my heart. Oh, man. Let's see. Call us potato chips. Hey, potato chips. How's it going? I'm going to try that on for a while. Let's just try on potato chips tonight and see how we feel about how we relate as potato chips. You know what? Because you got a whole bunch of potato chips in a bag, and you're all just hanging out together, but it's kind of morbid because you're all waiting to be eaten, and it's do you I know it's morbid, but it's seriously, hey, potato chip, you about to be eaten? You think you'll be dipped in some ranch or something? I think I'm gonna be dipped in, bean dip. What would you like to be dipped in if you were a chip? Doesn't even matter if you know you're going to die. You're gonna be turned into something in someone's body. Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. I'm really weird. Did I tell you I'm weird? I am. I'm weird. Okay, that's cool though. Potato chips. Yes, I saw the Queen movie. It was called Bohemian. Okay, so it's called Bohemian Rhapsody. Okay, sweet. That's awesome. I can't wait to see it. I'm really bad about getting to the theaters and everything, but I mean, we'll probably end up renting it from our Xbox or something, or the Red Box at the Reese's down the road, that kind of thing. Teresa Simpson says, potato chips because you can never stop with one. Oh, yes! I love it, Teresa! I like that a lot. Michael Bell, ooh, ranch dressing would be the worst way to go. Yeah, no kidding! No kidding. X Studio Productions, LOL, dip it good. Dip it good. Yeah, that's right. You know what? It's officially happening. I'm gonna call you potato chips for a while, and then we'll assess how that makes us feel again. I already said this, didn't I? Okay. But I promised you guys that I would talk a lot. I gave you the impression that I would be talking about the Crash Landed event, right? So I should probably do that. So let's hop into it. Let's see. I got my notes again because, I got goldfish brain. Seriously. I need my notes. I like them potato chips. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay. All right. First of all, let me tell you that I was extremely nervous about this whole thing. This has been going back 6 months ago. I was asked by a really nice guy named Jonathan, and he works very closely with the creators of Crash Landed in Tokyo and Tulsa, and they have some other events that they're kind of working on too. I think one's called Heroes or something to that effect. And so, I mean, we had recently decided to try out what it would be like if we advertised on Facebook. I made a little commercial with a clip from when our friend Biggest Ray, you can look up his channel anytime. He's got a really cool channel where he does drones, and now he's adopted the Karma Kitty and all that. Biggest Ray is what you need to look up. But anyway, he was at Tulsa YouTubers meetup, and I said something about he said something like, hey, what if I like lay on the table and you eat pizza off my back while you're talking about how great Tulsa YouTubers is? And I'm like, oh yeah, we should do that sometime. He's like, why don't we do it now? And so I was like, what? And then everyone stopped and looked at us and was like, yeah, let's do it now or whatever. And so like, he's like, I'm serious. I'm like, okay, all right, fine. And like, he starts moving things off the table and he's like, well, all right, let's do this. And people start helping move these things off the table. And then he's like, all right, here we go. And he lays on his stomach and he's like, all right, put the pizza on my back. Let's do this. And then we just kind of did this dorky little video on the fly. And I'm not going to lie, my enthusiasm on camera at this point was like at a 1 because with having a language disorder where I feel constantly like I have to struggle with my words, it was very intimidating to be the leader of this group. Everyone's there. There's like 20 people in the room, and it put more pressure on me to make sure I remembered what I was supposed to say. They just like put it on me on the fly, like, hey, say this, like, welcome to Tulsa YouTubers, this is what we do, blah 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 blah. And it was like so unenthusiastic of me the way I was, because I was just trying to remember what to say, and it was ridiculous. But like, I made a little commercial out of it. You can go check it out, youtube.com/Tulsa YouTubers if you want to. I have it as like the trailer. But like, we ended up deciding to try using Facebook to promote that video and to get more members in our group and all that. And it was like the next day after we started the little 1 week campaign, I was contacted by Jonathan, and so I think he saw it through that. Like, even though we were friends on Facebook all this time, like, I guess I don't know, something about the Facebook algorithm or whatever doesn't always show people everything. Like, but for some reason it showed him that because he was local to the area, and he contacted me and he's like, hey, I'm interested in you doing a panel at Crash Landed. Let's talk and stuff. So that was 6 months ago. So all these things happened in between that was like really stressful. I basically had to start all over like 2 months before the event, and that's really stressful for me because I had never done a panel before. I'd never been a guest for anybody before, never done really an actual legit interview before, and to have all the plans derailed 2 months before, which a lot of people might look at that and say, hey, that's plenty of time. Like, well, I was going to school and had a full-time job and trying to keep my YouTube channel going like I am now, and like it just seems so stressful to start all over again, when I'm so invested in it. But anyway, so that's kind of how I got into it. And now fast forward to Friday. Okay, before Friday, Jonathan messaged me and he's like, hey, would you be interested in doing a press junket? And I'm like, sure. I don't know what that is, but I'm game, sure. And when I said it, when I saw the word press, and then I looked up press junket, I became extremely intimidated. I was like, oh man, this is a big deal. Because when you look at press junket on Google, it says like the press come out and they interview you like for movies and stuff like that. Like, so what I was expecting, honestly, I knew it wasn't for a movie. I'm not going to be in a movie right now or anything, but like it was supposed to be, it seemed like it was going to be several people from different press situations coming in and interviewing you all at once, or one person interviewing you, and like you have several sources, and then they go back, they write their article or whatever and everything. And so I was like, oh man, this is a really big deal, and it was a big deal. I did have a good time with it and everything. But what was interesting is it turned out to be a gentleman that used to be in our Tulsa YouTubers group that has parted ways from the group for whatever reason. A really nice guy, but like it was him and his cell phone with a microphone attached to it, and he interviewed me a director and an actor all together. And so, like, I knew this guy. I've known him for, like, 2 years or so. So it's, like, ended up not being, like, a big deal. Like, it was weird because I was thinking that News on 6 was going to show up. Maybe somebody from Channel 2 or something. When I saw press junket and I didn't even ask any questions, I was expecting big corporate people to come in and interview me, and along with some other people. But no, it was a guy that I knew with a Twitch channel and a decent following. It was just like, it was weird because here's my expectation up here of like, whoa, these big intimidating people, and really it was like, okay, this is manageable down here. Like, okay, this one guy that I've known for a while is gonna interview me, and I know I haven't seen him in a year, but like, it's fine. So it was weird because I got super dressed up and everything. I'm still glad I did because you could like see my shoes and stuff, and I wore heels, so I was like making sure I looked great, but like he asked some really good questions, and he is very positive about the whole thing, and I was really gracious that it was just him, I guess, after all that. But like, that's where you got to learn. You need to ask plenty of questions so you really fully understand what you're dealing with, because you don't know, like, you can't just assume based on a term that someone says that that's really what they meant, or what, like, if what you're seeing in your head actually matches up with what they mean, or like who's going to be involved and everything. So it was still a really fun experience, and I was honored. I was really honored to be interviewed by him and everything. So it was just like, it was crazy because I was like, whoa, oh my God, they're gonna write an article about us in the news, like, it was stuff like that. Like, but I gotta take it down a bit. I'm not there yet. This is a small starter convention. I should have known that it was like not gonna be like, Tulsa People magazine or something, but not yet. Who knows? Like, who knows what the future holds, right? But like, yeah, it was very interesting. I still had a blast with that. So let me kind of see here if there aren't any questions. Oh, that's too funny. Yeah, it was funny. It was very funny. Let's see here. What else happened? I did meet a lot of interesting people. I met the owner of Crash Landed and Tokyo and Tulsa. His name is James, and he was like really cool. He came up and shook my hand and shook Tommy's hand. Like I'm pretending he's right here, because he was on this side when that was happening. And it was really cool. It was really cool. And he just said if I had any feedback to like come let him know, good or bad, because that's how they learn. And I thought that was really cool. They went around talking to everybody. Yeah, and I had been on his Facebook friend for like probably a year or two, and we just hadn't met yet. There's actually 2 people that I met that like were just Facebook friends that like they're in the area that I just hadn't met in person. It was really cool. I also met the crew of this improv group called Take One from Oklahoma City, and they did a really good job. We actually checked out their improv session at it was like Studio 308, I think is the name of the building that we went to for that. And yeah, I don't know if you guys have ever been to an improv show before, but it was very interesting because they get the audience involved, and they're like, okay, all right, so we need like one of them was like, what's the most boring job ever? And someone said it's toll booth worker. And then let's see, you're like, okay, what's something that no one would ever want to steal? And someone said used gum. And then they asked, okay, well, name a famous person. And I named Robert Downey Jr. because I'm an Iron Man fan. Yeah, I'm into Iron Man. That's my man right there. So they were able to take those 3 details and wrap it into some random story and do things on the spot. So, and that's just so cool. Like, I I want to learn how to do improv because doing things on the spot does scare me. Like this, doing live stream actually, it can be really scary because I get nervous about like how I say things. Am I gonna be able to say what I mean and stuff like that? And they just get up there. They're not just talking. They're like full out acting out to the core, like characters, like really crazy characters, like on the spot. It was just nuts. But anyway, I was really happy to have the experience because at some point one of them came over to our booth and kind of talked to us about how he wants to go to a meetup and all this stuff. And like, that's really cool. And then I invited them to invited the rest of them to the meetup, and I asked them like, hey, would you guys ever be up for doing like an improv workshop at Tulsa YouTubers? And like, yeah. So they're willing to drive 2 hours to Tulsa to do a workshop for us. And I just think that is wonderful because like our group has a lot of people that have like a lot of potential, but maybe they are scared to try. And I think that improv, like learning improv techniques and just like letting go of your inhibitions and stuff like that would be so good to learn for doing videos. Because like, yeah, like if you're too scared to try, you're not gonna really get anywhere, you know. So like I really hope that we, sorry, there was like dust or something by a light and I just had to like spank it out of the way, you know. Get out of the way, dust. Oh, I'm just making it worse. It's going there. Anyway, but seriously though, like, it was awesome. Like they did a really great job. So that was really cool. Another person that I met that like I'm surprised I hadn't met before, I guess, is my friend JP. We had been friends on Facebook for a year or so. When he joined the Tulsa YouTubers group, he kind of shared his channel, and I became like a huge fan of his channel because if you watch The Orville, you should check out his channel because he has this series called Talking the Orville, and he is really funny. He has like a really witty sense of humor, like similar to like Seth MacFarlane's sense of humor. And anyway, he's grown from like 2,000 or 3,000 subscribers, like from when I saw him first, to like all the way, he just broke 20,000, and he did it like in a very short period of time, like from the time that I met him or whatever. So I thought that was really cool, and he was actually on the panel with us too, so that was really awesome. It was really awesome meeting him because I'm really a big fan of his work and stuff. He does a really good job. He really pushes himself, you know. Yeah, seriously. Let's see here. Let me look at the comments again. Oh, that's too funny. Yeah. Tommy sent you a link on Twitter for... Oh, okay. You're telling Tommy sent you a link on Twitter for a cool new show. Sweet! Sweet. I'm sure Tommy would really appreciate that. We love watching really cool shows. There's... God, my hair... What the heck? I'm just gonna let it go. Fine, I'm gonna let it go. It's fine. Ugh. That's the curse of being able to see yourself on your computer while you're doing a live stream. You start like oh gosh, that's not supposed to be there. Anyway, yeah, we're watching The Siren. This or no, that's not called The Siren, but it's called Siren. It's about mermaids and stuff. But like it sounds lame. Oh, it's about mermaids, but like I've never seen a show about like mermaids before. That was like a sci-fi series or whatever, or a fantasy, I guess. I don't know, but it's really cool. It's really good. I love the main character, Rin. She plays such a good character. She's the mermaid that kind of is the leader of the other mermaids, and they need help for one reason or another. I'm not going to spoil it for you because I want you to watch it yourself if you are into that type of show or whatever. But like it's a really good, like Rin, these mermaids, they act kind of like, they remind me of cats. Like they kind of make a noise like when they get like irritated or something, they'll kind of like sigh in the cat way, like like I don't know, I can't describe it. Like it's funny, but like me and Tommy find ourselves like mocking them whenever we're frustrated now because it's like it's funny. It's I don't know. It's fun. It's fun to do that. Like, when he says something that I'm not particularly happy about, I'm like, and he like laughs his ass off because he knows where I'm getting that from. Let's see here. Teresa Simpson says, I did improv in high school drama class. LOL. Yes! Yes, that's so awesome. Did you enjoy it? Man, I did make an effort to make sure I did drama class at least one semester while I was in high school. And I was really happy I did. I ended up being in a couple plays. I actually was Humpty Dumpty's wife in a play. Like, I don't even remember the name of the play. But I basically went into a detective's office and I was looking for my husband because he had gone missing. And I'm like, oh my god, 1 minute he was on the wall and he was okay, and next minute he was gone, and I was like, like, it was like very dramatic and silly and stuff, and it was like a quirky little nursery rhyme detective skit. It was so fun. And I did this other one where I was I don't remember the name of this play either, but I was like the nerdy girl in the corner. I was just reading the whole time, and every once in a while I would just like look up and like roll my eyes and act annoyed and stuff, but I never said anything until the very end. Like, I got up, like, there's a protagonist in this play that, like, she's annoying the whole time. She's just like stirring up this classroom, and eventually I just like slam my book down. I get up and I tell her the business. You know, I get all in her face, like, ah, and I said something really witty, and everyone stood up and they clapped and like, yeah. And that was such a good high for me. I love that. Like, have you guys been in a play before? If you do a good job, you have if you're in a play at all, like, and you have that moment where people show that they appreciate your work, like, it's such a good feeling. Like, I would love to do more plays, honestly. And I'd never done a play besides, like, when I was maybe in kindergarten, where you, like, everyone has, like, a little part to where they start singing a song for Christmas together, and they're like, you know, they're like, I'm a little Christmas light, look at me, I'm a cute little kid. You know, like, everyone does it kind of off-key and stuff. That was kind of, like, the gist of my experience doing a play until that one time. And then it was really cool. It was really cool. What was really weird about it, though, is, like, the play was during the day instead of at night. Like, I thought that was really weird because it didn't make any sense. Because, like, you know, parents couldn't come and stuff, like, if they were busy. It was weird. But, like, it was really fun. It was really fun. I would definitely do a play again, for sure. Let's see. Let me see here. I did it from high school. Okay. Mars, I'll check it out. What are you talking about? It has Elon Musk in it. Teresa. Awesome. You guys are talking about that article, I guess. Cool, cool, cool. Teresa Sim says, I've heard of that show. Haven't watched it yet. Yeah, it's a good one. It's a very good show. I love it. Tommy was like the one that was like, oh, let's watch it. I'm like, okay. And I was kind of like, yes, this might be stupid, but it turned out to be a really good one. Michael Bell just started watching a documentary on the Fire Festival debacle. You know, someone at work actually told me that he watched it. So he told me, you gotta watch it. You gotta watch it. It's crazy. It'll blow your mind. It's so messed up. So yeah, definitely. I've heard it's really good. Riveting even, I guess. I don't know. Let's see. Teresa Simpson. I did 4 years of drama. Loved it. Oh, cool. That's really cool. What was your favorite part of doing drama? Like, was there like a certain part you liked doing more than all the others? Sweet. At Tommy McGee. That Fire Festival seemed awful for everyone. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to check that out. Tommy, did you watch it without me, or are you just going by like what, like, the previews say or whatever?
Preview.
Oh, okay, the preview. Cool. Teresa Simpson, laughing my ass off. We did an improv where some kids were members of the Jim Jones cult. Oh no! And I was the Kool-Aid man coming to visit them. What? That is so funny. Yeah, the teacher didn't enjoy our humor. Oh my god. I love it. The more offensive, the better sometimes. You know what I mean? Oh my gosh. That's hilarious. I love it. I do. That's so funny. Okay. Another thing that we experienced at the Crash Landed event was we went to an effects. We went to a panel, or no, a workshop. There was a guy named Ryan Thomas, and he is an effects artist, and he actually showed us how he makes like scars and gashes and stuff. And so it was really cool. Like he had the silicone that he poured in and something else that he poured in with the silicone, and then he put the tint in and he mixed it all together, and we got to like watch the whole process of him like coming up with like the costume, like the fake gashes or whatever, like for like scary movies and stuff. And it was really fascinating. I'd never seen anything like that before, and I was just soaking it all in. And he showed us a mask that he made that was molded from someone's face, and then he showed us a music video where the drummer of this band was the face that we were looking at. They had made a face from, like it was just a rubber mask or whatever, and it looked so crazy real. It was uncanny. It was like completely crazy just how accurate it was. Like you look at his face and you look at him like, whoa, that's definitely that guy. Looks kind of dead though, but it's definitely that guy. Well, it's a mask, so it's going to look dead. It's not alive, right? But it was crazy, and I didn't realize how many different colors your skin actually has in it. Like he was talking about how all 3 primary colors are in our skin in different levels, and you got to just mix it just right to get the skin tone you want, and you can match it depending on what the person, the requester, is looking for. Like if they want to match their skin, you know, you got little concoctions you can use. And he taught us about, you know, what brands are best and why, of the, I don't know, the makeup, the stuff in the fake blood. What did he say? Screen Guild? Or what did he... I'll have to look it up or something. But he had, like, specific brands that he preferred over others. And I just thought it was really, really cool. Like, I've never seen anything like that. And he puts a lot of work into what he does. I think he's done a lot of stuff for like movies and everything. I'll have to look that up though. But that was really, really cool. Let's see. Okay. All right. Finally, let's like move to the panel itself. Sorry for the delay on the getting back to that, you know, but it was interesting. There weren't a whole lot of people there. But we still had a good time, and we learned a lot. We had the first day, probably... Okay, so Saturday, we had probably 2 or 3 people besides the people that came with us there, which really altogether, there's still about like 10 people in the audience, so that was pretty cool. Still plenty of people that wanted to learn, you know? Just because they came as family to it doesn't mean they don't count as the audience members. But when I was, excuse me, when I was talking about audience members, I guess I was meaning like people that we didn't know that came with us. So, but like still, it was pretty awesome. I was a little robotic, more so the first day than the second day, because I decided I was going to write a big intro about Tulsa YouTubers and what it is and all this stuff, and then I read it all the way through instead of just paraphrasing it. Today, when I did the panel, I went and took my intro that I wrote up, and I just got an index card and bullet pointed some points I wanted to make. It was still a little rusty when I said it out loud because I was a little nervous, but it was still a lot more natural than me going like through that huge paragraph. Stephanie was like, she said she looked at my paragraph and took one look, and she's like, yeah, Chris is not going to want to read that. And she's right. I didn't want to read that. I shouldn't have done it that way. So lesson learned there, right? But it was a lot of fun. Let's see here, and I think I might be able to actually show you guys some pictures too. Let's see, Teresa. Okay, yeah. All right, so you got a. Okay, so Teresa is sharing a Netflix link here. I'll have to check that out later. I'll have to remember to check that out. Let's see here. You know what? Hold on here. I don't think I can get into it, but just gonna see. Mars. Oh, okay. So Mars, that show. Okay. We love stuff like that. Anything to do with space. Oh man, we love it. And like almost everything we watch is about aliens. You know, X-Files, watch X-Files, watch The Orville. And we had been watching Star Trek, but we're not paying money for Star Trek Discovery, especially since it's not actually in a line with all the other series or all the other, yeah, like it's doing its own thing from what I hear, and it's like not even the same as Star Trek is like what's meant to be. The Orville is way closer to the Star Trek universe than Star Trek Discovery is. Like they even changed the not the Romulans. Those are probably changed too, but like what is it? Worf is a Klingon. Yeah. So the Klingons don't even look like Klingons. So, yeah, it's just kind of messed up. The people that don't really know much about Star Trek, sorry, it's just I'm kind of passionate about it, is all. Let's see, Stephanie Bethany. Any idea where we will be able to find the recordings? Not yet, but I'm going to be contacting Jonathan probably in about 2 days. I know he's going to want to wind down. He also runs his own store in town, and I think in Broken Arrow, like it's like collectible toys or something like that. So he's probably going to be a busybody. He's probably going to be in recuperation mode, but I'm going to ask him soon about it, and so we can get those. We also, Tommy was nice enough to actually record both days. There's like maybe a minute and a half that's missing total through there, because like your Stephanie, like your camera, ours has a time constraint where you have to stop it. Like I think ours is capped off at like 20 minutes instead of 30, I believe. So like every 20 minutes or so he's had to stop the camera and then restart it, so we miss a few words here and there, but overall, if nothing else, we have that, you know. So I'll be getting back to you on that. I'll be sharing it all over the place where you guys have it once I have access to it, for sure. Let's see. Teresa Simpson, docudrama. Okay, cool. Awesome. Michael Vell. Also started watching The Titans, as I'm a huge new Teen Titans fan. Finding it a bit meh at the moment, but am looking forward to Doom Patrol. Hope they make it as weird as the Grant Morrison run. Interesting. I've never heard of any of those, but I would be willing to look into it this week. I got a little bit of time where I can look into it. That's awesome. The Titans. You know what? Are the Titans an anime? Is it?
It's a cartoon.
It's a cartoon? Okay. Yeah, I think Tommy, have we seen the Titans a little bit? It seems like we've watched a little bit of it.
No, you're thinking about Attack on Titan.
Oh, I'm thinking of Attack on Titans. Never mind. Okay. Well, that's cool though, Michael. That's very cool. I hope that the series gets better. Like, I hate that when I start to get disappointed in a series. I'm like, but I want to give it a chance, so I sit there and grudgingly just like go through it until like maybe it hits a point to where I feel better about it. So yeah, totally got you there. Tommy McGee, good question, Stephanie. I'll share the stuff I recorded soon. Yeah. Oh, okay, cool. So you had answered it already. Hey, Kaylee Grace Gaming Videos. Congrats. Thank you. Hi, Kaylee. It's so good to see you here. So good to see you. Stephanie Bethany. Okay, sweet. Let's see here. Teresa Simpson says, I've been a Trekkie from the very beginning. Yeah, me too. Oh, Teresa, this will make you laugh. Maybe it'll make the rest of you laugh. I don't know. But I know Teresa will appreciate this, if not anyone else. When I was in the interview on Friday with Lance and the director and the actor next to me, at some point they asked the question, which do you like better, sci-fi or fantasy? And when it got to me, I was like, sci-fi all the way. I'm a hardcore Trekkie. I watch everything everything except for Star Trek Discovery, because who wants to pay for that? And then like when they like moved on, all of a sudden, very awkwardly in the background, you see me go at the camera. Like they've moved on. I'm like an idiot. Like seriously, like the moment's passed. Why am I doing that? It's such a dork. Like, and I didn't realize how awkward it was until I watched the live stream replay of it. I was like, oh my god, I'm such a dork. I'm like, that's what I do in my spare time. And it's like, look in the mirror and go like this. Like, yeah, this is my new life now. Yeah. I'm a Star Trekkie. Star Trekkie. Star Trekkie. I'm a Trekkie. I never said Star Trekkie before. Hey, look, double Star Trekkie. Like a double rainbow. No, just messing with you. Yeah, okay. Let's see here. Teresa Simpson says, that's why I love the Orville, like a tongue-in-cheek Star Trek. Yeah, absolutely. I love it. Yeah, Michael Bell says, live action. Sweet, sweet. Oh my god, sci-fi for sure. Yes! Yes! Love it, Carissa. Well, thank you. Thank you for appreciating it. Yep. I like to live long and prosper. Live long and prosper. Yeah. Okay. Enough of me being weird again. My gosh. What's up with me? Okay. Okay. Let's see here. What else I got here? Okay. If you guys want, I can show you guys some pictures or whatever. I know Tommy was nice enough to upload, or to download his, photos and videos to the computer. So I can kind of glance at them with you guys and explain a little bit. Let's see here. So let me go to show screen and everything. Oh man, Infinite Waters again. What's up with this? Oh man. It's like a crazy little portal zone here. Okay, here we go. And so I'm gonna show you this. I hope you don't have anything weird on this computer, Tommy. We're about to show everybody. I'm just kidding. I like to give him a hard time. Okay, crash landed right here. Okay, we got some stuff. Oh, doesn't he look cute? Okay, let's just go through some of this. Can you guys actually see me? Yeah, you guys can see me. I don't know why I thought you couldn't see me. Okay, let's see here. We got some stuff here. Oh, that's a good picture. Very good picture. Very good picture. Man, he is a looker, isn't he? So cute. Okay, here's me at the table. This is Friday. And, of course, this over here is, I met an artist over here. We didn't really talk to her much until today, really, but she's a very talented artist. She has a lot more patience with drawing than I ever would. So, there you go. And then here's the banner that I printed at my local print shop that I work at. And it was a little bit too long, so we had to like pull it up a little bit so it wouldn't drag on the floor and everything. But you know, that's kind of the basic setup. We didn't really have a background or anything because we've never done this before, but we're gonna be like adding to it as time goes by. And we've definitely had some business cards here, so woo, there's that. Let's see here. And I don't know like if all of these are good pictures or videos or not, but like, hey, there's another one that's slightly blurry. That's not the best picture, but that's alright, it'll work. But yeah, it was a fun time. Let's see. There I am, being interviewed. Here's Lance, and everything. He's got his phone that's on the tripod, and then his microphone. Like, it was a really epic setup for, like, I mean, I was impressed with the quality of it, and how he did interviewing us, considering that it was just like a phone. Like, you would think that you could get so much from a phone, but like technology has advanced so much these days, you know what I mean? I don't know who this person is right here, but like they're blocking everything, but they were blocking me. That's good. Hey, look, I get to go back in time and look at myself. Look at those thick hills. I don't like wearing thin hills because I feel like I'm gonna fall over, but like thick hills, it's all good. Yeah, for the people that care to know, you know, just so you know, you're welcome. Yeah, like he would ask a question, and then like, you know, each one of us would answer that same question over and over again. And this guy was like really nice. I think his name is Black Hawk. Um, yeah, I'll have to show you guys who he is or whatever. But he's a director. He's really nice, and I'm thinking about talking to him. I would love to learn from him because the one thing that I have always wanted to do is direct, and I don't know how to get started, and he like has been doing it for years. So yeah, trying to think of this guy's name. David Wells, I believe. He's an actor. I don't know much about him. I'm gonna have to look up his work, but he was a cool guy. He was very quiet though, very timid. This guy, life of the party here. A very life of the party. Like these two guys, the whole time they were like completely calm. And I was over there trying to be calm, but I found myself doing weird, awkward fidgeting things I didn't notice I was doing at the moment I was doing them. But when I watched the replay of the Twitch video, like I'm like, oh man, why was I doing that? Like I'd set on my hands and stuff. Yeah, it was ridiculous. I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Okay, so there's another one. Yeah, and I don't know why he was okay with the low lighting. We had light in the room earlier, but they turned it off maybe to signal that we were closing down for the night. But like he was like, no, it's all good. It's cool. We don't need that much lighting. It turned out pretty well. I mean, considering like it really did. I thought it was gonna be hard to see us there, but he was right. The lighting was all right. Let's see. Oh man, I think Tommy was trying to make sure he got some good shots. Like it's hard to get good shots when everyone's moving, you know. And the low lighting, like you see all these speckles and stuff, that wouldn't be happening if the lighting was like a little better there. So let's see. Okay, and here's everybody from today. This is before we got started. I had everyone arrive 30 minutes early because I don't like to be stressed out about people getting there. And because I did that, like even somebody that was running late ended up still being on time because of what I told him to get there so stupid early that like he was basically still there on time, so it worked out. And there I am. This is me taking that intro video. Not intro video, like the big paragraph that I made, and I'm writing bullet points right there before we get started. I'm like, all right, I'm not screwing this up. No way, Jose. Of course, this is Stephanie Bethany. She's in the chat. Say hi to her if you haven't already. She's really awesome and sweet, and she has a really awesome channel. She has 3 awesome channels. She kind of diverted. She kind of made it into 3 channels instead of 3 subjects on 1 channel. So go give her your support if you'd like to. You could start with Stephanie Bethany, like go to that one, and then like she has her other channels there too. So if you want to check that out, that's cool. And then we have NJ from NJ's Toy Box, and her mom Fallon from NJ's Toy Box. They do like unboxing and everything like that. So if you have like kids that like to watch toy reviews and unboxing stuff, like totally consider checking out their channel. They're really cool. They could do a lot in the community and everything with this organization called Tulsa Pop Kids, which gives comic books to children as a part of a literacy program to help them like get inspired to read more. So that's really cool. And they're also in like Tulsa Pop Culture Convention. That's like a convention that's around here. It's fairly new, about 2 years old at the most. But anyway, yeah, they're very, very active there. And then next we have Kathy and one of her daughters, Bug is what she goes by. So Kathy and Bug from their show for kids on YouTube called We Imagine, and they kind of like act out. A lot of times they'll have like Barbies and dolls and all kinds of things, and they'll like act out different characters and stories and stuff. And they've garnered a pretty good following from that and everything. And they're really sweet people, and they do a really good job at entertaining children and stuff. So I think that's really cool. And of course, JP over here on the end, He has Egotastic Fun Time, his channel, and his biggest web series, you might say, is Talking the Orville. So if you're into that show, The Orville, you should totally check him out. He's really funny, really awesome, really good guy. There's someone missing from this picture, someone that couldn't be here today. His name is Joshua. He has a channel that's like, his name is Joshua Lionlight on YouTube, and he does like horoscope videos and astrology videos, and he does like horoscope and astrology comedy videos and stuff. It's really funny, and he's a really good guy, and I'd really appreciate it if you did check out his channel if you felt like it. Yeah, he was here, he was in the panel yesterday, but this is from today, so we missed him, but there's always next time, you know. So let's see here, what else we got here. Oh, here we are again. Everyone's being steely. Everyone's being steely. Here I am, hard at work still. Oh man, here I go. I'm being, I got my serious face on. Man, so serious. Oh man. Oh, okay, so we got some pictures by the Crash Landed Independent Film and Science Film Festival sign. It's really cool. Let's see. Yeah, so I took a couple, you know, because you just never know. And then the vertical one, because, you know, the internet likes vertical video now for some reason. It's weird. I don't like vertical video or vertical pictures, but, like, sometimes it works. It's cool. It just doesn't seem right. Like, it's not supposed to be vertical. If you want to laugh your butt off at some puppets about vertical video, look up Glove and Boots, the channel, and then look for their video about vertical video. It'll crack you up like no one's business. Like, it's a reason why you should not have vertical video. There's a sign in all its glory. Oh yeah, there's Tommy. Oh, look at him, he looks good. Oh yeah, there's a sign again. Yeah, there's another good picture. Very cool stuff. Oh yeah, here's the Ryan Thomas guy, and this is kind of the end product. This is don't worry, he's okay. Nothing really happened to him. He did this to himself, but you know, he's not in any pain or anything. But like, yeah, so he's a special effects artist, and he showed us some really cool stuff, and it was pretty crazy what all he could do. It was really weird. But Tommy was like really eating it up. I was kind of eating it up too, but like not as much as Tommy, because Tommy is into the horror movie genre, really hardcore. He loves that kind of movie and stuff, and so like, and he's been interested in making his own movies. So that was really cool that he could see how to do that, because he might be able to utilize that suit, especially for Halloween and stuff. So yeah, there's another close up there. Oh man, and here's the face that he had molded from a guy that's the drummer in this like music video he showed. And isn't that crazy how real that looks? Like, you can see the wrinkles around his eyes, under his eyes, like a dent in his forehead or whatever. His lips and stuff is just so crazy. So crazy. And it's always a good rule to get two pictures, which is what me and Tommy usually do when we take pictures of stuff, because you never know, it's going to be blurry or whatever. So that's why we do that. And we were on Pride Street, and Tommy thought that was funny because, like, oh, there's a rainbow sign. So we thought that was pretty cool, you know. Shout out to, you know, all the Pride people out there. Cool. So, yeah. And here's kind of outside the Studio 308 building where this is where we had the closing ceremony for the convention. And we watched an improv group in here, the Take One improv group from Oklahoma City. So that was pretty cool. They're really nice too. Okay, yeah, see, the two photo rule still rings true for sure. For sure. See, sometimes three. You got so many things going on here. You just got to get the right angle here. Oh, what is this? What is this? Hold on here. Oh, okay. I don't know what that was. What was that? Well, that's so weird and ominous. What is going on here? There's like no explanation for what I'm seeing right now. What is that? Was that randomly just stuck in there? Does it even go with everything?
I don't know what that is.
So awkward. Okay. So, oh, here's the from the day before. There's Joshua Lionlight right there. Totally check out his channel if you get a chance to. If you're into astrology and horoscopes and you like to laugh a little bit too. He does like little horoscope tarot readings on a monthly basis for every horoscope sign. So he puts out like at least 12 videos a month because that's how he's got to do it. So yeah, it was really fun. Really, really fun stuff. Let's see here. Sorry if these are embarrassing to anybody. You know, I know like in group shots it's kind of hard to get everyone and like their like best moment or whatever, but like I think this is really great. This is really cool. We had a really good time. What is he like? Did he just get some weird news? Did he just think of something or like that's funny. It's funny like wondering what people are thinking like based on the picture that you see them in. It's funny. I think everyone was having a good time though. Like it seemed like they were. I think they were. So let me just go back before I go further. Let's see. Let me look at. So these are just more moments here. There I am asking questions. Go look at me go. You know. Okay, and we got some close-ups. There's JP. Cool hat there. Yeah, see, that's a really happy moment right there. What is she thinking? Is she like, Mom, you're embarrassing me? Like, that's kind of what it looks like. Who knows, though. NJ's so cute. She's a sweet girl. Very talented, too. I can see her going very far. Someone must have cracked a joke or something. I don't know. That's cool. That was a good shot. So, yeah. Oh, man. This is a moment right here. Like, something serious must have happened here. I don't know. But, yeah, that's actually all the pictures or whatever. So let me go back here. Let me go back to the screen and let me see what's going on here. I think I had it on there for a while, so let me see. Michael Val says, seen all the series except for Discovery and the animated series. I haven't seen the animated series of Star Trek either. I tried to watch it. I did watch like an episode of it, and we decided that we're like, we're not really into it. It's fine. It's okay. And so, because we were gonna watch every Star Trek thing ever made, like in the order, and it came up as being next, and I just wasn't into it. Like, I like cartoons and stuff, but it's kind of cheesy, you know? It's too cheesy for me. Maybe I'll get into it later when I get bored of all the other television shows, but they keep making more television shows, so that might not ever happen. Oh, man. Carissaception. I like that. I like that, Michael Bell. Yes. That's awesome. Teresa Simpson. I love special effects makeup. Used to watch those shows on the Sci-Fi Channel. Ooh, yeah. I would love to check those out. I wonder if they have them on Netflix or Hulu yet. I would watch some of those. I know Tommy would definitely watch those. He would watch every one of them, probably. Hold on here. Like, Tommy, what is this emoji you have here? Like, is it an alien? Like, what is it doing? Is that a squid? It's an alien. Okay, an alien with pigtails? That's what it looks like. An alien with pigtails. What? I don't know. That's funny, though. How cute. Michael Bell. Maybe Tommy could make a better Hellraiser film. Oh, cool. Judging by the reception of the last one, a 7-year-old with a sugar rush and a cell phone could do a better job of it. Hey, Sam D. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Thank you so much. Welcome to the channel. I really appreciate you. Thank you so, so much. I think that's the first time that's actually happened, like, on the live chat, so that's cool. Finally got to see that happen. Let's see. Stephanie Bethany says, LOL, I've been making some interesting faces in some of these pics, haha. Yeah, man, you know, you're not the only one, though. Like, it's just a part of the whole journey, you know? You gotta expect those winning pictures and those like awkward pictures, and they're all great. Come on now. Don't hate on your pictures too much. I thought they were cute though. I know that not all of them were flattering for me either. Like some of them I looked very serious too. I was like here's my serious face, like it's like a stick up my butt or something when I'm like up there. I'm like, well, I'm not trying to be that serious. Sorry for the visual, by the way. I'm very bad about giving people visuals they don't need. Just, yeah, but anywho, let's see here. What else we got here? That's unfortunate about Hellraiser. Yeah, that's sad because there are a lot of Hellraiser fans. So I'm kind of shocked that they did it so terribly or whatever. Michael Bell says, what really gets my goat about the last one is how they wasted Heather Langenkamp. I don't know much about that. I bet Tommy would be able to have, he would probably have something to say about that.
Heather Langenkamp's from Tulsa.
Oh, really?
She was in the first Nightmare on Elm Street.
Heather, that Heather chick was? Wow.
Yep.
That's cool. I had no idea that she was from Tulsa. That's pretty awesome. Hey, Weevil 180! Greetings to you as well! Very cool. Very awesome. Good to see you again. It's been a little bit. Glad to see you. Sam D, cool. Yes, cool. Very, very, very cool. Good to have you here, man. Very cool. Tommy McGee, I didn't know she was in it. Oh, okay, cool. Suplex QC, stick in my butt? Wait a minute. Okay. Are you asking seriously? Because I know we have a slight language barrier here. Do I need to explain this? Tommy, do I need to explain?
No, I would just leave that one alone.
Basically, let me explain it to you this way. Stick in my butt. Like, I was just basically trying to say, like, I had an uncomfortable, serious look on my face. And the visual of that is stick in my butt. So I regret saying that because it's not the most pleasant visual. So stop thinking. You guys don't think about that anymore. It's fine. It's cool. But you know what I mean? Like I had a serious look on my face. Like yeah. So basically, no, it's cool. Suplex. It's fine. Weevil18 says, I believe the awkward pictures are the better ones. Yes, they are, because they tell such a good story, right? They do. Suplex QC, my English is bad. But yeah, QC, basically that just means I had a super serious face on and I was being way too serious and stuff because I was uncomfortable, as would happen if you had that in your backside, yes. Right? Oh man, you're learning some phrases here, Suplex QC. That's funny. That's awesome. I am not sure to understand. No, that's cool, but yeah. Michael Bell says she played a blink and you miss it part as the landlady. A miss it and you blink part as the landlady. Okay. All right. And very interesting. Very cool. Cool, Suplex QC. Okay. Sam D, we're talking about the Hellraiser series. Man, that series has sadly gone downhill. Still, though, I'll watch another low-budget film if it came out. Hey, there you go, Tommy. Get to work. We need a better Hellraiser. And now you know how to do the effects for it, thanks to this workshop at Crash Landed. So there you go. Yeah, Sam D, I don't honestly know all that much about Hellraiser, and I haven't seen, like, the movie that Michael Bell's talking about, the version that he's talking about, but, like, I remember seeing Hellraiser when I was a kid on TV, and it definitely scared the hell out of me. Like, I think it might have given my nightmares and stuff. Like, it was, like, seriously terrifying. I must have been like 5 and I was just watching it, eating my cereal and stuff like a little kid does, and I was like, oh, look at this terrifying stuff. Like I didn't know how to change the channel. Like maybe I did. No, I definitely did, because I used to switch it to MTV and I'd watch music videos too. That's kind of how I got hooked on Michael Jackson videos, because like back in the day on MTV, like they had like 2 hours of Michael Jackson videos, like nothing but him, and I was like, oh, I love Michael Jackson videos, and So yeah. Yeah, it's funny. Like, you don't get that kind of entertainment on MTV anymore, do you? It's like all reality shows and junk. Reality shows are not music. It's not music television anymore. They need to change the name. Seriously. Let's see. Michael Bell says, and despite 30 seconds of screen time, got top billing in the opening credits. Interesting. Very interesting. Weevil 180, the picture is already. Oh, cool. Awesome. Weevil 180, you're at least able to understand English, Suple's. Yes. Yes, definitely. That's very cool. Hey, Suple's QC, you're doing a lot better at learning a language and stuff than I am. Because, like, I wouldn't be able to understand anything from another language at all. So, like, it's amazing that, like, we were even having this conversation right now. Because, like, if the tables were turned and I was trying to learn whatever, like, your native language is, like, yeah, I would just be like, I don't understand. No. No. So I think that's really cool. I have, like, mad respect for you for that. That's really, really awesome of you. It takes a lot of skill to learn another language. Let's see. She deserves better than that. Tommy, are you talking about the character that got killed off or something on Hellraiser?
Yeah, Heather Langenkamp.
Oh, okay. Sweet. Yeah. Dang. The first Elm Street was scary indeed. Oh, okay. Yeah. Definitely. Weevil 180. And Hellraiser isn't a bad movie, but I suppose it's a tad inappropriate for younger audiences. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It gave me nightmares. And so did Chucky, though, to be fair. Like, so, and that's a different kind of horror movie. It's like, do people even consider Chucky scary? Or did they? Because I sure as hell did. But at the same time, to be fair, I was a little kid. I remember my mom, like, she had, like, a date night with her boyfriend or something, and they watched Chucky movies, and I was with them. And then I had nightmares. I had so many nightmares that this little doll was after me. It was terrible. I couldn't even believe it. Like, Chucky is scary. Oh, man, he's so scary. He's ugly, too. It's like, yeah, like, man, only a face a mother could love, right? Like, if the mother even loves the face. Oh, man. Let's see. Couldn't find the TV show Face Off on either Netflix or Hulu yet. It's been on Sci-Fi Channel for a few years. Oh, okay. Well, maybe it's on Amazon Prime. Maybe that would be worth checking into. We still have Amazon Prime and we hardly ever use it for the TV or anything. So, yeah, definitely worth looking into. Do you have Amazon Prime? You might try that. Hopefully. Hopefully they have it somewhere. Tommy loves Nightmare on Elm Street. It's got all these hearts around it. Like, oh, to be fair, Tommy, you love a lot of horror movies. Like, you are a horror fiend. He has to talk me into watching horror films because, like, I watched The Blood. I'm like, you know, but, like, it has a good story. Like, okay, Saw. I like the Saw movies for some reason. At least the first one was really captivating. And those are bloody as can be, you know, but... yeah, he has talked me into watching these things, but once I watched them, you know, like, I'm like, oh, that wasn't so bad, that was pretty good, it was a good story, and effects or whatever, and had some funny parts in it, okay, cool, but yeah, like, I don't naturally gravitate towards that genre of movies, but I will watch them, now. Sam D says, hey, nice book collection, are those yours? Have you read them all? Thank you, Sam D. They are a mixture of me and my husband Tommy's books. And we have everything from, we got about like 5 Bibles. We get all gifts from family members and stuff over the years. We got like, we got a bunch of how-to books, like dummies guides. We got like a ton over on this side. We have a ton of D&D books. Those are all Tommy's from years of doing Dungeons and Dragons. He used to play it all the time, and he's tried to teach me how to play Dungeons and Dragons, and we had like people over one time to play and everything, and we spent like several hours just making our characters, and we never even actually played. Like, it was 6 hours, and like, well, we gotta leave now. Like, you know, people had to like work and stuff, and it was kind of funny because like I decided I was gonna be. Wait, should I say, Tommy? Am I allowed to say it? What I was gonna be?
Oh, on what?
On D&D.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Okay, here. Let me tell you about this. I was gonna be a gnome, like a garden gnome, named Lonnie, and my horse was a pony. And what did I name the pony? It was oh, I named my pony Rage. Yeah, so that's kind of my character that I went with, and that's what I was gonna go with, and so but I didn't never do anything with it. So my character, my gnome, my garden gnome Lonnie is riding his pony named Rage, and he has nothing to do now because we put his life on hold. So he's just like twiddling his thumbs in our imagination now. How crazy is that? What else we got? We got like some Stephen King books. Those are mainly Tommy's. I do have some books of that nature too. We both have like some Goosebumps books. We have a filmmaker's handbook. Let's see. I have some like New Age books. Like, I don't know. I got some New Agey books and stuff about seeing spirits and ghosts and stuff like that. I'm really into that kind of stuff. Forbidden science. Let's see. Clutter's Last Stand, because I'm very cluttery, and I actually have like 5 or 6 books that are just about organizing and decluttering. Yet at random times in my life I'll find them in a pile of clutter, which is very ironic if you think about it. Like, I just make more clutter with them. I don't necessarily use them to declutter, although I've drawn some inspiration from these books. Like, but it's just yeah, it's just not exactly, I'm not at a point of decluttering yet where I'd like to be. Maybe that'll change this week since I have a little bit more time now that I don't have to deal with Crash Landed anymore, at least for this year. But yeah, that's kind of a little bit about our books. Yeah, I got all kinds of dummies guides. Like, I even have like a cooking basics for dummies, because I want to get better in the kitchen, and I don't really feel like I know how to cook very well. Like, I guess I do now more, but like, to have a dummies guide of cooking basics, and you just open and like you have a question, you want to make something on the fly and you don't know if you're gonna do it right, it's nice to have that, you know? I'm always trying to learn new things, so it's cool to have that stuff. Let's see what else we got here. Weevil has a smiley face, laughing face. Yeah, I like that. That's cool. Sammy D, a pony named Rage. Creative. Thank you. I thought it was very ironic. Like, can you imagine, like, for a pony to be named Rage? Like, what kind of personality does that pony have? Like, am I using it ironically, or is it gonna be a badass pony? Like, is it gonna be like snarling smoke out of its nose, its nostrils and stuff? Like, is it gonna be like angry all the time? Or is it gonna be like the sweetest thing ever? Like, I don't even know if I've decided, but it's adorable to have an ironic name for it, you know? And it just kind of came to it on the fly, for sure. Have you guys ever played D&D? If so, like, if you have tips, man, like, I would love to hear them. Let's see here. Tommy says, I once met Mr. Campbell. Oh. Huh. That's really very cool. Which one is Mr. Campbell? I don't know, like, see...
Bruce Campbell?
Who?
Bruce Campbell?
Oh! The Hulk, right?
No.
I'm sorry, that's Bruce Banner.
Bruce Campbell, Army of Darkness. Yeah, he played Ash in The Evil Dead.
Okay, you've told me that before. I told you, I'm really bad with names. Like, I say, I think I know what I'm talking about, and then wrong person. Sorry, guys. Please don't leave. Please don't get offended. I'm bad at this stuff. Okay, cut me some slack here. Oh my gosh, that's embarrassing. Yeah, I was thinking, oh, the Hulk, Bruce Banner. Like, no, that's not it at all. Shows what I know, right? For sure. Yeah, that's pretty cool. What movie made you feel at home? Let's see here. To be honest with you, I would say any Iron Man movie makes me feel at home. Because I really like that character. I love really cocky, confident characters because I feel like I could learn something from them. Me, as someone that has always struggled with being an introvert and maybe not being very confident, like, I just love seeing people just doing what they want and just taking what's theirs and doing what they feel right with, like, absolute conviction. And, like, I just love Tony Stark's character all the way. Yeah, I like that movie. And then there's another one, a comedy that's kind of dorky. You guys might laugh your ass off at me about this, but like I really like what is that movie? The Ballad of Ricky Bobby. That also makes me feel at home. Yeah, I know it's redneck as can be, but like it's such a funny movie. Like it's so dorky. It is like I want to go fast and and I love how his dad is like, if you're not first, you're last and everything. And yeah, I know. I can watch that multiple times and not get bored with it because there's always something funny about, like, when he's like getting interviewed after one of his races and he keeps moving his hands up. He's like, I don't know what to do with my hands. It's like, it's so funny. It's dorky. And Will Ferrell is funny. Are you guys comedy fans? Do you guys like Will Ferrell or anything like that? Who's your favorite comic? Because I love, like, my favorite kind of movie is a funny movie. Oh, another one is, I think I might already said this before, but for you new to my channel and everything, Daddy's Home? Tommy, is that the one?
Yep.
Daddy's Home. The Daddy's Home 1 and 2. Those are funny, and those make me feel at home too, because they're like so hilarious, and they don't fail. What do I... Words. Sorry. My words are escaping me again. Hold on. Rewind. Basically, like, they do make me feel at home, and they kind of remind me of, like, Home Alone 2 or something. Like, they remind me of Home Alone, and they kind of remind me of, what's that other movie that I really like? Christmas Vacation. Yeah, I kind of have that vibe and that feeling that's just hilarious and kind of like a family-friendly vibe. So I like that too. Thank you for asking. What's your favorite movie? Like, what makes you feel at home? I like to hear that too. I'd be surprised if it was the same as mine, though. Everyone's so different. Tommy McGee, Badass Pony. Yeah, for sure. Weevil 180 Pony. That should be the new way to spell pony. Yeah, absolutely. Sam D, Bruce Campbell, and you say the Hulk. Nah, it's the guy from Evil Dead. Well, thank you, Sam D. Absolutely, thank you. Yeah, I am really bad with names, so yeah, sorry about that. Teresa says Bruce Campbell was also Xena Warrior Princess too. What was also on Xena? Oh man, it's been so long since I've seen that. That's awesome. I'm gonna have to look into that. Tommy McGee, The Crown of Thieves. Interesting.
The King of Thieves.
Oh, The King of Thieves. Oh, The King of Thieves. Okay. Yes, Tommy. Okay, cool. Weevil 180. Why would we laugh at you? Laughing with others is better than laughing at them. Yes, absolutely. You got that right. Definitely. Michael Bell, Tommy, have you read his book, If Chins Could Kill? If Chins Could Kill. That looks like something that would be a really fun read. Well, have you, Tommy?
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, you answered that. Sorry. I need to get with it over here. Need to get over here. Blah. Okay, words again. Come on, guys. No, not you guys. Myself. I'm calling myself multiple people. feel like I got multiple personalities sometimes. Let's see here. Michael Bell, Tommy, have you... Okay, I already read that. We will... Aw, Daddy's Home, Will Ferrell, Mark... Yeah, equals funny movie. Yes! There's another one that they did that I haven't seen yet that I think that would be really hilarious. Where they're... Is it Anchorman? I wonder if it's Anchorman. I'm gonna have to look it up because it seems like there are a couple videos. Oh no, it's I'm thinking of something else, but yeah, there's like several movies that I want to see of Will Ferrell's that he's just hilarious in. And there's always this other guy that's not always, but a lot of times he has this one guy that's always in videos with him and is his best friend forever. I think it's really cute that they do that. They got really good on-camera charisma and what's the word I'm looking for? You know, magic together. Those two. Magic together. That's a thing now. Magic together. I just made that up. Let's go with it. Magic together. Yeah. It's amazing. I just created a new move. There we go. Yeah, Mark Wahlberg. Yeah, Mark Wahlberg is pretty funny too. Yeah, pretty cool. I met Callisto from that show. Very interesting. Excuse me. Louisville 180, and I couldn't really choose a movie. Even if I try, there's so many that I simply can't choose. Yeah. Oh yeah, I totally understand. Teresa Simpson, my favorite series only lasted one season. It was called Firefly. Oh my god. Yeah. I did watch, I watched 1 or 2 episodes. Maybe I just watched the pilot episode. Yeah, I watched 1, and I didn't get into it. But to be fair, I didn't really give it a chance. But a lot of people were very disappointed about that they only had 1 season. It seemed like, from what people were saying, that like it could have been successful for longer. I don't know why they killed the series. But I didn't really give it a chance. I do need to go back and I need to watch more episodes. But like the pilot, they're introducing all the characters. They're trying to make you know, interested in it. And perhaps I was like tired or something in that day, so I wasn't giving it a fair chance. So, but I would like to try to get into it again sometime. Because I do like those kind of shows. You know, they're fun. They really make you think. Let's see. There's another show that I have never seen. It's like an old school show that reminds me of... Okay, I love Sliders. I love that show Sliders. And then Quantum Leap, I believe, is one that I haven't seen. But it has the guy that plays the captain on Enterprise, like Star Trek Enterprise. So I was thinking that at some point I need to watch that too, because I heard it's pretty good. So yeah. yeah, I'm sure you're not the only one, Tommy, that wishes they bring it back for sure. That should be the opening for your streams. Like, yeah, Magic Together. Wait, is that Magic Together? Yeah, maybe so. I like it. Welcome. And then I could stare into the camera for a while, see if anyone says anything. Oh my god. Michael Bell, Teresa gone too soon, but at least they tied up the major story arc in Serenity. Oh, they tied up the major story arc in Serenity? Interesting. Well, that's good. Oh, that hair again. I don't know. Yeah. Michael Bell only went for 12 episodes or so. Interesting. Very interesting. Weevil 180, they kill Firefly, yet they keep Star Trek going. Yeah, I know. Like, the thing about the Star Trek stuff is, like, it's not even the same storyline or anything. And it's infuriating that CBS is trying to monopolize the whole thing. Like, well, no, not monopolize. Maybe. They put a paywall up to where you can't really watch the Star Trek stuff, the new stuff, but really it's not even congruent with the other series anyway, so it's a different thing. The thing that kind of bothers me is the paywall, and then they're they're trying so hard to get Star Trek people baited in, and they even have a series called, I think it's called Picard, and I guess it's Captain Jean-Luc Picard in his later years, like after he's a captain and stuff, and I would really like to see that one, but I think I'm gonna have to wait because I don't know if I could see myself paying for another subscription. Like, we already got Hulu and Netflix. Like, I don't think anyone's had to pay extra for Star Trek in the past until Discovery came by, and it bothers me. I go on a tangent now, so I went on a tangent, but I could talk about it forever probably. Yeah, Scott Bakula. Yeah. Well, what do you guys think about Quantum Leap? Did you guys like it? Have you seen it? I mean, I know it's an old show, so maybe not everyone has seen it, but it seems like it's pretty good. I really miss Sliders. I used to watch the heck out of Sliders. And for some reason, Quantum Leap just reminds me of that, just based on what little I've seen about Quantum Leap. I know nothing about it, really, but yeah. We are magically together and bound together. Bound together. What's funny is, like, bound together, like, together is, like, apart, but, like, it kind of makes sense. Bound together. Yeah. Magically together, bound together. I love it. It's kind of like Star Wars. Oh, is it? Interesting. Very interesting. I kind of felt the story ended at, was it 6? Return of the Jedi. Interesting. Very interesting. Huh. Teresa Simpson says, yes, I used to watch Quantum Leap. Cool, cool. Very, very nice. Let me see here. I know I've been on here for a while, and let me see. See if I missed anything here. Let's see. Oh, there is something really cool. At some point, me, Tommy, and Stephanie were sitting there eating, and this nice lady named Melinda came in, and she told me that she is over Tokyo and Tulsa. Like, she's one of the major people that puts Tokyo and Tulsa together. And she handed me her business card, and she said, hey, we're interested in your group being at Tokyo and Tulsa this year. And that'll be in July. So I thought that was really cool. And I had a feeling that would happen because Jonathan kind of alluded to that. Like, he invited us unofficially. He's like, hey, I've been talking to some people in our group. They're interested in having you guys there. I'm like, okay, cool. But when she handed me the card, she told me to contact her. Like, I knew it was on. So we're going to be doing more panels and stuff. And it's going to be a bigger crowd. If you've ever been to Tokyo and Tulsa, like, you know how big it is. It's like a really, really big convention. It gets bigger every year. And if you don't know much about it, it's basically a... how do I describe it? It has a lot to do with, like, Asian culture. A lot of anime stuff is there. People dress up in cosplay. People dress up as Star Trek characters and everything there. They don't care that's not Asian culture related or whatever, as the name would make you think, Tokyo and Tulsa. But, like, yeah, everyone just has fun and dresses up as characters, and they have raves there where you dance around your outfits and stuff. They have lots of vendors and artists, and they have a game room and everything, and they just have a huge crowd. So, like, this is gonna be like a huge opportunity for us, big time. Like, anyone that gets involved is gonna, I feel like their channel's gonna grow a little bit faster as a result, which is really awesome and positive for them. Let's see here. Sam D says, have you ever done PC gaming? I get the vibe you do well putting yourself on those Steam account videos. Actually, no, I haven't really done a lot of PC gaming. I have done some Xbox gaming and some PlayStation gaming a little bit. Like, I do have a gaming channel that I have hardly ever posted to. I have a Twitch channel for that where you can kind of see what I did. What was the last thing I played? The last game I played is very fitting for me because I don't take take a lot of things like that seriously, like the gaming. I don't get like hardcore into it because I'm really bad at games actually. So I play funny games. I play like the last one I played was South Park Fractured Butthole. Makes me laugh every time I say it. I can't say it with straight. I'm gonna. Okay, here's my serious face. I played South Park Fractured Butthole. Can't do it. Yeah. Anyway, it was hilarious. I didn't really get any I didn't get like a whole lot of views. Maybe I got like 3 people watching at some point, but I think a lot of people play that kind of game like immediately into it, and then they like a lot of people watch people play it when it first comes out, but like since it's a storyline kind of game, I kind of get the feeling that like there's once you've seen someone play a game like that, there's not a whole lot you're missing. If you see someone else play a game, you're not gonna have someone do something slightly different. They still say the same lines and they still do the same thing, so but like I've thought about getting into PC gaming because I can work Streamlabs better with it. I'm just learning Streamlabs, honestly. I do want to look into some games and everything. Like, I'm intimidated by gaming because I'm just terrible at it. And it makes me feel so nervous when I try to play a game and I'm, like, dying over and over again. I'm like, please don't look at me. I'm so embarrassed. But if you have any recommendations for a game that you would like me to try, like, maybe I'll look it up and see. Especially if it's free or something. Like, I might look into it and see if I can try to play it. Like, who knows? If you happen to want to look up my channel, I'll just type it. It's like easier to type than it is to say. It's CarissaLicious. Yeah, CarissaLicious. Yeah, on Twitch. Yeah, and on my YouTube channel for it, if you want to look it up, which I don't have a whole lot on it, but you could look it up and see what you think. Like, seriously, like, if you want to laugh at me, like, just being terrible at games, maybe that's for you. Like, maybe you like that. Like, more power to you. So, like, if you're interested in looking at that and seeing maybe why I don't get on there very often, yeah, go for it. But, like, I am thinking about building my Twitch channel. I thought more about just doing more, like, if I could stream directly to YouTube from a game, I want to do that. Like, I'd rather do it on YouTube than Twitch, but whatever. Yeah, let me see here what we've got going on here. Stephanie, Bethany, legit so hyped about Tokyo Tulsa. I know, me too. I'm so excited about it. It's gonna be so much fun, definitely. Hey, Weevil 180, don't get me wrong. I like Star Wars, but I believe that the series should have ended at Return of the Jedi. Okay, yeah. Believe it or not, like, I don't know a whole lot about Star Wars. Like, I've watched it. Like, I watched it once. Tommy kind of broke it down with me. Like, I told him I had never really seen Star Wars in order, and I never really paid attention to it. So we like binge watched it in like one day, and so it's kind of fuzzy on like all the details about it. But like, it's a very interesting movie series. How do you say that? But you know what I mean. It's interesting, but I kind of like Star Wars versus Star Trek. I definitely like Star Trek better. Maybe it's just because I'm more invested in it because I've seen more hours of Star Trek versus Star Wars. But like, I like those kind of movies, and I think I need to watch them again because like I have a feeling I missed a lot of details the first time. So yeah, well, Tommy, what do you think about what he said?
What do you say?
Don't get me wrong, I like Star Wars, but I believe that the series should have ended at Return of the Jedi.
Yeah, that's a pretty good point. The newer movies that they came out with weren't as great.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, so Return of the Jedi was like the last of the older classic ones. Okay, yeah, yeah, because the newer ones just aren't the same. I do agree with that, and I don't like that they added that character, uh, Java. Wait, what's his
Jar
name?
Jar Binks.
Jar Jar Binks.
Jar Jar.
Jar Jar Binks. Okay, yeah. I was kind of annoyed by that character. I was, and I feel bad saying that because I like read something about like after that movie came out, that guy that played the character like almost jumped off a bridge or something because like of all the backlash from him playing that character. It didn't come across very well. But like a lot of kids like that character, but it's like for adults, like it's just an annoying character. Like, it's just like it doesn't make any sense to have that character there at all. I don't know what they were thinking when they decided to create that part. And I know it's not that guy's fault that it was like so annoying because they kind of wrote it that way, I guess. But it's just like, it's kind of sad. The whole thing's sad. Like, I agree. You know, the more I think about it now, the more I just gotta say, yeah, absolutely should have stopped at Return of the Jedi. So, yeah, definitely. Let's see, Teresa Simpson. Oh my god, that video was so funny. You duct taping the girls together. Oh my gosh, yeah. Tommy was having a blast taping us together. Me and Candlelit Soul there. Yeah, for sure. That was something else. You know, they had to talk me into that. I was not a willing participant. Uh, and I had the look of like just regret the whole time it was happening. I'm like, okay, especially when he like put the bag on our head. I'm like, this is psycho. This is like legit serial killer status right here. I feel very unsafe right now. Like, I know like it was no big deal. It was like, oh man, I'm tied up. This is gonna hurt. I don't know how to get out of this. And there's a bag on my head now, but the bag didn't last long. You know, like tape it down or anything. I don't think so. It wasn't a big deal, but it was just like crazy. Oh my god. I'm glad you liked it though, Teresa. Yeah. Okay. Sam D, South Park, The Fractured Butthole. Yeah, yeah. Have you played that game, Sam D? Yeah, because it's very interesting. Very interesting. A very interesting game. I do need to finish the game. I think I got stuck in a stupid part of the game. I need to get back on that. It was funny. There is one part where you have to go around taking selfies with people on Instagram or on their version of Instagram. And like people will reject you because you don't have enough followers, so you have to go around getting like the boring adults to take pictures with you and follow you before like the young people will. And then suddenly when you have like 3 followers, like, yeah, I guess I'll take a selfie with you. You've earned it, you know. It's funny. Oh my god, Teresa said I'm a dyed in the wool Sims player. Oh man, love the God Complex. LOL. Yeah. Oh, that's pretty cool. You know, I haven't played Sims, like, but it looks really fun to just like build stuff like that and like creates your empire of life and stuff. The closest thing that I can say I've played to that is this little app on the phone. It's a little game called Tiny Tower. And Tommy got me into it because he downloaded it on his phone. And like you just literally, you have this tower, you build it, and you have tenants that rent rooms, and rent like apartments in it. And there are restaurants and businesses and everything like in this tiny tower. And like you make money, and then you build another level of your tower. And it sounds really boring, but it's really cute because it looks like a tiny little Minecraft game. They're all really pixelated and cute. And so you just keep building your tower, and like you could sit there and stare at your little phone for hours, like hearing the little money noise when you get money to build a new level. You're like, oh, I gotta get started on next level. Here I go. Oh man, I got more money. Ah, you know, you get into it. You're like, you can just sit there, lay in bed, just scroll and make levels and stuff. It's ridiculous. What a waste of time, but it's great. It's a good waste of time. I wonder if they still have that, by the way. Let's see. There is a new South Park game for mobile called Phone Destroyer. Oh, cool. I'll have to look into that. Weevil said, mission failed at saying the South Park game. We'll get them next time. Yeah. There we go. For sure. I wouldn't laugh. Oh, well, that's cool. Thank you, Weevil180. If you don't hack, then there's no way you can be as bad as you can say you are. You know what? You're right. You're absolutely right. 2 hours movies, so you definitely made some time watching them. Yeah. Definitely. Jar Jar Binks! Hee hee. Michael Bell. Well, if what Lucas says is true, is that the original idea was that Jar Jar was secretly a Sith Lord. Oh, that's an interesting twist. Wow. Very cool. Let's see here. Now they belong to Disney. Oh, yeah. Isn't that depressing? Like, Disney is, like, turning into the Walmart of I don't know, like, good entertainment. Like, they just, like, buy out everything and, like, make it cheaper. I mean, like, maybe it's cool that Disney bought it, and maybe they can fix things and make things better, but, like, Disney always has their own kind of weird twist on it, because they have expectations that that the viewers, you know, like, have for Disney. Like, Disney is, like, this kind of movie or whatever, and Star Wars doesn't necessarily align with, like, how you see Disney or how I see Disney, because I grew up watching Disney movies. I had a whole thing of Disney movies, and it just, Star Wars was not supposed to be a part of that journey, if you know what I mean. Oh gosh, now they belong to Disney, and Disney won't quit trying to reel in more people. For sure, you're right, absolutely, for sure. Weevil, and that would have made him more interesting. Yeah, the Sith Lord thing, for sure. Sims can be fun. Oh, I didn't know. Like, so you played that too. That's cool. Teresa says, "Oh my God, have you seen Will Smith as the genie in Aladdin?" Yeah, actually, and I think it's pretty cool. I think he'll do a good job. He's a pretty good actor. It's very, very interesting. I didn't expect him to be Aladdin, but, like, I think it's gonna work. Like, the pictures I've seen of him, I think it's working out for him. I think he'll do good. I'm looking forward to seeing the movie. I did have the movie Aladdin growing up, so yes. Now that's scary. Yeah, it is kind of scary. It's funny. Let's see. They were going for a goofy character being serious, like how they introduced Yoda. Interesting. Okay. Talking about Jar Jar Binks. Very interesting. So maybe if they make another movie with Jar Jar Binks, maybe he won't be so goofy this time. I don't know. Who knows? Sam D. Yes, I played the Fractured Butthole. I am a fan. See, I can't keep a straight face. I read that out loud. I'm like, ha! Yes, I played the Fractured Butthole. I'm a fan of video games. That's cool. Very cool. Okay, autocorrect. Tommy McGee, okay. Autocorrect. I'm sorry, Tommy. Man, autocorrect can be a pain sometimes. Sam D, I also finished the game. Oh, you finished the game? Oh, cool. That's awesome. So if you watched the way I played the game, like, you would just laugh at, like, the way I didn't do it the way you did it, probably. That's pretty cool. But was it pretty entertaining all the way through? I bet it was. I love those kind of games. Very cool. LOL, yes. Tommy McGee, I hear that Will Smith was offered to be Neo in The Matrix. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. And he had turned it down. What? Well, he's so powerful now. Like, he's like this big A-list celebrity. Like, he doesn't, and he has been for years, so he could turn down anything he wants. But do you think he'll regret it? You know? Maybe he was just too busy being a genie. Like, he was too busy hanging out in his lamp. He's like, you know what? I don't want to come out of my lamp right now to play this character. You guys can just go somewhere else. There we go. Teresa Simpson. Yes, I read that about him too. Tommy would have been interesting to see him as Neo. Yeah. I had to see again, not sure which one that is. It's been a while since I've seen The Matrix. See here, Michael Bell. Well, according to Star Wars lore, Jar Jar was on Alderaan when it got blown up. Oh, okay. So he's not coming back. Very, very interesting. Can you put a link in for your gaming channel? Yeah, I think I did earlier, but like, okay. Let me just double check myself here. Yeah, absolutely. Hold on a second. I'm gonna double check myself before I give you the link to make sure I put the right one in. Because I might have like spelled it wrong in a hurry or something. Okay. Yeah, and I really haven't done anything with it in quite a while. But if you guys actually want to see me play games, then I will totally consider... Oh, in the description. Okay, yeah, cool. I will. You might have to remind me, or Tommy. Let me just write that down, actually. Put link in the description for gaming channel. I said all super happy. Gaming channel, woohoo! Like I'm an anime character or something. Boom! I got it down. So hopefully I remember. Yes. Okay. The fractured butthole. Stop making me say that, Sam. No, just kidding. Was it an okay video game? I was more entertained by its jokes than its gameplay. Yeah. I kind of got that idea too. It really didn't seem that entertaining as far as the actual strategy of it, but like it made me laugh my butt off, that's for sure. Gameplay could have been a bit more creative and challenging. Yeah, I would say so. I agree with that totally. I play Simpsons tapped out on my Kindle. What? I didn't know that Simpsons had a game. I'm gonna write that down too. I would like to play that game. I like The Simpsons a lot. The Simpsons tapped out. Okay, yeah. See, there are moments to where you guys were telling me stuff earlier, and I never even thought of until the last moment that like I could actually just write these things down so I'd remember them instead of have to go back through the live stream to remember them. So yeah, absolutely. I think I'm gonna have to let you guys go. It's been actually a very long stream, but it doesn't feel like a long time, or a long stream, has it? Like I feel like I could keep going, except for I believe I ran out of some things to say, and it's been over 2 hours. This is the longest stream I've ever done. This is pretty epic. Have you guys been having a good time hanging out with me tonight? Because I've been having a good time hanging out with you guys, for sure. For sure. Let's see. Talking makes you feel as time flies. Yes, absolutely. Well, good, Sam. I'm glad you had a good time. Absolutely. For those of you that are very new to my channel and everything, like I go live like every Sunday night at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. Tonight was different because of the Crash Landed event, which I kind of gave you guys a heads up last week on my stream that I would be late. So I ended up being an hour late. So, but usually it's 7:30 p.m. Central Time on Sundays, and I've held that schedule for a little over 2 months, and I'm gonna stick to that because I love doing this like every week. It's nice to tell you how I'm doing and then to ask you guys how are you doing, and then Sam and who else is watching that's new. From time to time I'll find some funny news articles I want to share with you guys, and we'll just put it on the screen and laugh at it together. So that's pretty fun to do too. So if I run out of things to talk about, I might, have that as a backup too. So anyway, I really appreciate you guys so much. You guys mean the world to me, and I really, really love hanging out with you, for real. Let's see. Teresa, always love hanging out with you and Tommy. Oh, Teresa, I love it too. Thank you. You have a good night too, Stephanie. Thank you so much. Aw. A lot of talk about Jar Jar Binks. I hear the character became homeless and a street entertainer after he was thrown from the Senate. Oh my gosh, crazy. So crazy. Weevil 180. I'll be sure to visit the next stream. Have a good night. Night or time or day is for you. Thank you. You have a good night too. Thank you so much, guys. And if you could do me a favor, if you haven't already, if you would please thumbs up this video if you enjoyed hanging out with me tonight. That kind of helps YouTube see that people enjoy the videos, and they'll pass it around and stuff. It kind of helps me grow my channel a little bit. And if you haven't subscribed already, feel free to subscribe. It's free, and if you mark the bell notification, it'll tell you like every video. It'll give you an alert every single time I put out a video. And I am, now that I have a little bit of downtime, I'm gonna try my hardest to get an edited video out instead of just the live streams like I've been doing lately. So I'll be dreaming up some stuff to show you guys, and I hope you love it, because I love making the videos for you guys so much. Let's see. Tommy, don't forget to give the video a big thumbs. Oh, okay, that was okay. Thank you, Tommy, for helping with that. Michael Bell had a great afternoon as usual. Thanks, Carissa. Oh my gosh, that makes me so happy. You're welcome, and thank you for joining me. I really appreciate you. Good day to you, Tommy. Good day to you, too. It's been great meeting you. Yeah, it's been great meeting you, too, Sam D. I really appreciate you, for sure. That thumbs up was a hit when I joined. Oh, sweet. Tommy McGee, have a great night, everyone. Thank you so much. Okay, you guys take care, and I will see you next Sunday at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. Bye for now. Take care.